going on, guys? Uh, Happy Thursday. Uh, Almost Christmas, so everybody's celebrating. Uh, Merry Christmas. Enjoy your holiday. Beowulf's welcome. Let's see what we're gonna do. Let's see if the fix fixed my issue. MO2 is on the full screen. Look at that. I have Lexicon or Lexi to thank for that. Yeah, major help. Major help with that. So now we don't. Now I can actually put this over. Yeah, without issue. Bingo, bango. Awesome. Let's see here. Let's pull up Nexus. Now it's freezing here, and every time it gets really cold, my upload, which is crap to begin with, gets even more crap. Craptastic. So we did testing yesterday. After I streamed, I went back in to double check Ominous. I had actually sent a message to Fireman. I was curious to see if the old version was ever gonna, because the color palettes are different on those two versions. I just wanted to see if there was gonna be an update, and what it wound up being. Let me go to my Skyrim game. Did I take pictures? I did take pictures. Hold on, let me snag these out of here because I hate when they clutter up, and then the EMB ones just can get yeeted out of here. Screw that. What it wound up being was in the EMB series, and I think I did this, but I didn't do it in the right way. No, I don't want to. We'll get Notepad++. Alright, so you have this under effect. This is the same thing you'd see in the EMB where it says enable terrain parallax equals false. The way that I did it was I deleted my saves. I came in here and I made this false. And went back into game with the new character. The problem is that I would have also had to delete the cache, the series, the local, and the series innies beforehand. So basically you're reinstalling the mod, then before you do anything with the brand new game you have to come in here and you have to edit this to false, right? So now it should theoretically work. It was working the other day. Let's put these screenshots just a little closer to here. I'm gonna keep Ominous there. We're gonna put my, I'll put my, that's a perk project that I'm working on. Hey Strudel, watch me lurk like a pro. Yeah? I don't think there's anything to ESLify. We'll just check Ruddy's script and see. It shouldn't. We're right at 400 mods. Right at 400 with this. Right now. And the only reason is I want to see how the great cities, towns, villages mods that I have here. See, there's nothing here. Because you don't want race menu ESL, so that can just get deleted. Close that out, and then I'm going to have some shit in my overwrite. Okay, delete that. Yeah. Do I have any saves? I have no saves. Alright, this is perfect. We can get in and test this immediately. I'm curious to see how it works. Hey, Wind. Welcome in. I think moderators could do whatever the hell they want. That's their, how do we say that? I don't know. Hey, Dar. Welcome. I'm not sure if you guys are going to see it, but because of the setting that I have in my OBS, I have an orange border around my screen. It doesn't affect anything, it's just, it's annoying to me. But it's going to allow my screen to be okay. So let's start a new game. We're not really going to care about our race, but I want to start on Solstheim. I don't think you guys got to see a lot of it. So we'll just choose Dark Elf, and then we'll take the, I don't know, he'll be Prisoner. We'll take the Refugee start with this. So I changed lighting. This is the big thing that I was doing, right? I did everything from my initial ELFX setup to Lux, and back and forth to test it. Now, with Ominous EMB, both Lux is just dark. It is pitch black. Now you can increase the interior brightness. The issue you're going to have is that when you increase the interior brightness, you're also going to increase all of the fire effects. So you'll notice this isn't that bad. This also isn't Lux, and it's also not ELFX. And I think this is perfectly dark enough for viewing, which is my main concern. Is I don't like, if I'm playing for myself, I like it a little bit darker, but you know, I rarely get to game for myself these days. I do a lot of off-camera gaming, but it's mainly to either finish quests, start and finish quests to get them out of the way, just so that it's something that could do something with character progression, blah blah blah. Then I would wind up streaming again, and I'd probably point it out that this character did A, B, or C. Now we're here, etc., etc. So this is actually just relighting Skyrim. This saved me about 118 patches just between Lux and some of the other mods, right? So it's kind of a pain in the ass. You're streaming in 720p, so you're unable to see your whole screen. No, my resolution's at 1080p. Unless that freaking changed again. Hold on, let me go back and check. Video. Yeah, it went to 720. But you should see the whole screen, because I'm looking at it on my phone and I see the whole screen. As if I'm viewing it. And I'm viewing it in 720. Yeah. Yeah, no, my screen resolution, the native is like, was it 2560 by 1440? But we changed that. The main thing was to get everything on the screen. So like when I switch back out of here to show mod organizer, I could throw MO2 just full screen and it won't be cut off. That was the point. But like, see how you're viewing that with like the Mara statue and the cabinet right there? That's exactly what I'm seeing, so that should be fine. Win sees the whole screen, so yeah. What's up, Big Head? Yeah, we fixed that. Lexicon helped me fix that last night, so. First of all, let's just get some immediates out of the way here. More HUD. Not that we're really gonna need this, but definitely RASS, because pain in the ass when you're trying to test. You would think. I've done this like how many fucking times now? Anything else? No, we're good. Cool. Mara, where are we? Oh, I'm also gonna take out experience. I found that like I gain between 1 and 2 levels immediately when I start, so I think the experience mod's gonna come up, but the uncapper is gonna stay in. And I have a uncapper preset we're gonna do. So let's go to Raven Rock.
May you find a new and better life on Solstheim, my child.
Yeah, and I should probably turn the audio back up. I had it down. Ooh yeah, hey! Wow, Quattro Carl with the 500 biddies. Much appreciated, bud. Thank you. The modding plan for the day. Yeah, we're checking out lighting, the city stuff, and we're gonna start off by going to Solstheim. So, see, like immediately we get the 175 XP. Now, if I did the Camping in the Woods start, it's 325. I've also swapped out back to the Skyrim skill interface, so it doesn't really matter what we're gonna take here. And this is Valkyrie in the background, in case anybody was curious. It's what I'm probably going to be running for this profile. I'm going to have several profiles that are copied, and some mods are going to be different. Like what I plan to do, and I do have to credit EJ Lowell. Her link is in my on my about page for her YouTube. She put out a video. What was it, Strudel? Yesterday, about her Dawnbreaker saga, and it was really, really informative. It answered a lot of questions that I've been asking myself and like the members of my Discord recently, because I basically feel like I was going through a lot of the stuff that she covered, and her series was the better half of like what 4 years running with. I would think, what was it? It was definitely north of like 10 characters. I wound up skipping like I think something like 80 episodes to watch the finale. I kind of had to. It was that good. But she answered a lot of questions. So I'm gonna have multiple profiles. It's the way I'm gonna be able to have both Atherlore and Merrick at the same time, and each one of those characters uses a different vampire overhaul. Now, I could do the better vampires and Sacrosanct patch, but it's basically shit. Use one or the other. It it just basically gives the hemomancy stuff, and you get to use all the rest of the better vampire mechanics. And then there would be another one where you could have the tree, but it's clunky, and I don't plan on using it for two characters on the same profile. If I have another vampire that's going to be on my Atherlore profile, obviously he's going to run with better vampires. Merrick was the only one that used Sacrosanct, so he's going to have that profile, and that's going to be his vampire overhaul. And things are going to change. But yeah, it was super informative. Oh, Nemesis. I'm not going to use them together. Just Nemesis. Force hasn't been supported for quite some time. Yeah, 4.5 years. I have to go back. See, I watched. I did start on the beginning, and I think I was almost at like 300. Maybe I was a little over 300. And that leads into like catching, trying to watch like everybody else's stuff too. So yeah, did we get? Yeah, no, it's just the first level. It's delayed. Alright, so what I'm looking for here, this is just going to be relighting. I haven't modified anything with the EMB. Did I add in? I did not add in the faster book opening and closing. It's just an any setting in your prefs. But you'll notice smoking torches and what is it, stack? The stack effects will still stay in here. So while it would have been nice to have Lux, you wouldn't be able to see inside here at all with Ominous. Now if I turned Ominous off and had Lux in here, it looks pretty much picture perfect. So Lux looks, I think it looks better without an ENB, to be completely honest. I tested it without the ENB, and yeah, you really don't need one. It's like if you were going to run without an EMB, my setup would be Lux for the interiors, Cathedral Weathers for the weather, and nothing for exterior lighting. I wouldn't use Lux Orbis, I wouldn't use ELFX exteriors or anything like that. I wouldn't use, like maybe Lanterns of Skyrim 2, obviously. But that's more of like area edits. Yes, they do provide light, they have a multi-purpose, but that's the way I would do it if I was not going to run EMB. But obviously I am, so we're throwing it back on. Let's just get our, I don't know, we'll do Sparks 1. Nope, get out of the group. Get out of the group. Flames 2. Not like I'm going to need them, but what are we doing? God mode. All the map markers on. Double 95s. Okay, cool. Do I want to use the reshade? Right now, just the EMB. Not a lot of reshades look good with Ominous either. Like I said, it's a fickle thing. So you can see We have the dirt footprints, which should show up. Let me see. They show up on certain parts here. Trust me, they do work on the island, but you will see the little dust effects coming off your feet when you start walking. Um, I reverted back to the Solstheim landscape overhaul, which is not available because I like it. And obviously we added in stuff like high poly. We're sitting here with the EMB at like 80 frames. I'll leave that up. That's going to fluctuate, but I'll just leave it up for you guys. Embers XD.
If you find the top.
I may have to rerun Embers XD, but I've got specific textures for the barrels. I have CCs for the carts. Rallies, Raven Rock, right? And I might change some things up. There's some Dark Elf pottery mods that are out there that are pretty good. I may or may not change the chests out. Basically, they're SMIM chests at this point, or
Always a pleasure to watch when a man.
I haven't done anything with the NPCs. Nothing at all. Did I check the weather? No, I didn't. So anyway, there's a clear day. We also have a boat. We have a boat. Realistic Water 2 is in. The fixes are in. Plants all stayed the same. Yeah, let me actually cap that frame rate because there's no reason for it to be above 60. It's just going to cause issues. I'll leave it at 59. Yo, Padinsky. How's it going, dude? We're gonna check some of the cities and some of the things today, the lighting and everything like that. I'm looking for basically if I missed anything, reinstalling some of the mods. Like I think I have to reinstall Obscures, but I'm not 100% sure. And I'm still waiting around for a patch collection for what is it, the Great City of Falkreath? Still waiting around. Unless it's there and I just missed it. Sorry, boss. It was needed. So yeah, so we don't have the you can see here the issue's gone with the stretching. And Fireman's a good dude. Like I didn't expect him to get back to me last night or for the next couple actually with the holidays. I didn't really expect him to get back to me at all, but he got back to me last night. I think within a couple hours. So that was pretty cool. He's a good dude. Oh, that's just the spawning. He's already dead. Hey, fate card. Let's go over to Telmithrin. Telmithrin was one other place I really wanted to check. You've been working on the spreadsheet for like 3 hours. Oh god, dude, yeah.
Is there something you need?
No, get out of my face.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
So, it's interesting.
Why are you out here?
So the 3D plants and everything seem to fit pretty well. I haven't touched the Solstheim plants
You must know.
yet. So basically, you're gonna see. I believe this is vanilla. I could probably throw Rallies or Maris in here. Yeah. But you're also gonna notice, well, maybe not on Solstheim. Mathies, which look totally different. Totally different. Okay. So for the most part, I'm happy. I don't have Ancient Dwarven Metal in yet. I just have the Pipework mod and some of the patches that go along with that. And of course, LODs are not run, so there's just keep that in mind. All right. Back to Sky Guy. Hey, Brandon, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I am well today. But yeah, Big Head, going back to your question there, if I've tried like the Novus reshade with this, with Ominous here, and it's still probably the best looking reshade if I was going to add one. Now I also do like Velvet, but Velvet, see, this is version 2. This is what I was looking for. These are the clouds. This is the overcast, like, constant that I want in my game. The other one was like giving me blue skies and sunny days, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, see, here we go. Well, we're in Windhelm. We may as well check for errors. The snow in here on the bridge is pretty good. Let's just clear it up to see, not kill all. Yeah. So this is about as blue as it's gonna get. The version 3 was like super blue. Just did not remind me of the one that I have used and loved for so long. And that was the main thing. The main thing is like I have a certain setup in mind. The EMB is like the first thing I picked out. It's like, I want my game to look like this. It's gonna run this EMB. How can we adjust things? Because it saps the color out of a lot of things. Here we go. Look at this. Look how much more colorful it is without it. And you could add you could add your own weather mod in EMB, and your game's probably gonna look way better than mine with this EMB. I just happen to like, this is my favorite, and that's what I'm building around. But things like this, like WizKid signs, they tend to stand out more. If I take this off, see, it just gets muted by the flame. Now the fire looks pretty cool without it, but there you go. What are we looking for here?
Every night, I walk around the Grey Quarter and let them grayskins know what I think of them.
Just, I'm looking for stuff with like 3D trees and plants, really. If anything's super out of place, which, I mean, that's not, you know. Let's go down into the gray. The Grey Quarter is going to look pretty cool. Let me see, I'll turn it back off again, and yeah, see. I want it to look like this. Get out of my way, dude.
It's better board you're after. Candlehurst Hall's got both.
Oh, congratulations.
It's not that simple. Ulfric wants Skyrim for the
And I also,
doesn't trust.
I really like Windhelm without all the snow in the city. I know most people prefer it to be, you know, super snowy or whatever. But with what I have going on architecture-wise, I like to see the architecture. And there's probably going to be a couple areas, but we'll go in the Palace of Kings just to see.
You should unload some of that unwanted gear.
I just started the game, guard. Unwanted gear, my ass.
Give us a straight answer.
So yeah.
The Imperials think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ego.
Alright, so let's just see here. Was it the particle lights? It's one of those two. It's the particle lights or the fire lights. I'm not really sure. One of them needs to be turned off. And I was messing around with them and I have them both on, so we'll have to see. Yeah, there it is. Maybe I do turn them back on. So yeah, this, again, like I said, without the EMB.
He knows that. They all know that.
Embers XD with the flames.
You think I need to send both?
And you may be sitting here thinking, Magus, why the hell are you using an EMB that basically makes things look not as good? Because I think this looks fucking amazing. And, you know, it's my game. Wound up adding in high poly. I didn't really go... Oh, potions. We have to do potions. Have yet to do potions. I have to do NPCs. All I have left, NPCs, which is really just going to be Wicco and maybe a couple skin mods and RS Children. And that's it. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm not going to go into super detail, so, you know. RLO or Lux? Neither. Just relighting Skyrim. Brandon. I tried both. But so having either Lux or ELFX added about, I think Lux added 80 something patches, and then I took Lux out and I added ELFX, but because I had to reinstall a couple other mods, including like the Great Town City Villages patch collections, it wound up adding I think like 130 ESL patches. With relighting, you don't have that problem. So I saved myself on the average like probably about 100 extra plugins. Now, yeah, they're all light. I get it. They're all lights, and they don't count to the limit. But the point isn't to have, you know, as many ESLs as I can. I'm trying to keep it under 500 total mods. Well, we're at 400, so we're gonna hit 450. So now the goal is to keep it under 500, because I haven't, like I said, I haven't done weapons, armor, and with this profile, there's a lot of unique armor sets that I wanna put in, which is why I'm also skimping on the NPCs. Also, with all those really nice NPC overhauls, Ominous tends to mute a lot of their features as well. So if you add a skin texture in, you probably won't, your eye won't be able to tell the difference as opposed to the vanilla skin. Even with something like high poly head and like the patches for high poly head, I'm not going to be running any of that. And Wicco does the job. And I was going to test between Wicco and there's Total Character Makeover, which is the one that's been out forever. And then there's another one. It might be called like Northern Faces or something like that. It might be the one, I don't know, Paninsky. Was that one that you were using? As kind of like just a test.
Let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers.
So yeah, I haven't done anything with these guys yet.
We know the price of freedom. But
Candle
people are
horns
still
were done.
weighing things in their hearts.
Vanilla weapons.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
See?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons
Which also reminds me, Snazzy Clutter needs to go in.
are their families?
Because
Tell me,
the
God,
brass of Snazzy actually
do you
works
fight?
pretty well.
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me,
Alright.
what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men.
I know you would.
Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms.
Yeah, see, it looks fine to me.
Soil.
If you have some good weapon armor mod recommendations. Oh yeah, absolutely, GP. Whoops, is that a question? TCM is what I use, and EJ uses Wicco. Yeah, one and done. I typically use Diversity. So for those of you that aren't familiar, Diversity touches every NPC in the game. However, you're not going to get beauty queens with them, but it does drastically change their look. And I like it. It's literally a one and done. Whereas Wicco's got a couple extra steps to install properly. TCM you could install, that's a one and done too.
My heart goes out to Clan Shatashi.
Yep, there we go. So
Family
that's
walk
good.
on the stolen
I don't have missives in. So the missives board would have been behind here, but since we're running Lanterns of Skyrim 2. And I think it looks good. And then of course this is with Matthew's tree mod. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. It looks pretty good. From here, where are we gonna go? Let's go to the college. We may as well. Nordic Faces. I think that's it. It's a nice all-in-one. That we'll have to check that out, GP. And so, like I said, I'm looking for little inconsistencies, repeatable crashes, missing textures, meshes that are hanging, sigils. Got sigils going on. God, I love that mod. Yeah, that's got to be something with the shadows of Ominous, getting that line in the center. But here you can look over Winterhold and see the college there. What did I use for the college? I don't know. I'll be able to tell when I get there. You just gotta look at the ground. That's the way you tell your college textures. Might be Skyland. Skyland Winterhold. It's a long way down. Hey, look at that. Just like the bridge. They don't bother to fix things here. What's this, Stone Cold Manor? Stone Cold Fortress. Alright, am I in God mode? I think I am. Yeah, let's enable it. Whee! Anybody else's stomach just lift up besides mine? Because that's what happens. The hay looks good. Yep. There's Burners. Here's the Frozen Hearth. Now the Frozen Hearth with this, the in-rooms are each a load door instead of just opening the door. I'm not sure if that got corrected. I'll have to check to see. Yeah, Berna's got 2 entrances to her place. And then this should be Crawler's house, right? Yeah, yeah. See the little lantern there? I don't even have, I forgot, I don't even have stunning statues in. I may change, yeah, you can see the LOD switch over. Yeah, that looks like John's textures. We'll have to see here.
Cross the bridge at your own peril.
Yep, at my own peril. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna add the mod in that also, I forget the name of it, but it's got the light from the fonts already here, because sometimes, you know, Feralda's a cunt about her mage light ability and it misses. And sometimes, like, I've seen her, like, cast it from here and have it, like, stick right here, and then that thing gets borked. So, should be okay. Yep. There's also another mod that changes the texture of the physical blue font itself, like the font water, I guess you can call it. And basically makes it like super high poly, high quality. It's like a 16K texture. It looks really nice, but be prepared to have it look more like a deeper blue, almost purple. So that way when the light beam comes out, it's sort of mismatched. But if you like staring at the font, it's pretty fantastic. Now we went with obscures. I don't play with obscures. Yeah, these are John's textures. You could tell by looking at the little purple gems that he has in the ground. And I just want to check the Arcanium real quick. So this is, you know, and then this is without the EMB. You can see how nice it looks. So like I said, if you know, use your favorite EMB, whatever you guys want. See how it just darkens everything right up. See the Arcanium. Up one more floor. And then we'll COC to the Riften Stables, because that's what I wanted to check. And there we go, the flying books. You would think, like, hey, any other EMB, why go dark fantasy?
I don't want to see you treating any of these books.
What's up, Savos?
Are we clear?
You hanging out here, doing some writing? You're writing a letter to Neloth? No? You done?
What you learn here will last you a lifetime.
Yeah. Several from Talented, right? Oh, this will put me inside the stables here. Riften's also one I've been going back and forth with the textures on. I haven't really decided to settle on anything yet. So I had Skyland Riften, but I'm not sure. But it's not in now. I have a different Riften texture in. Just gonna make a save here because I don't feel like going all the way back. But yeah, this is what I was looking for. See the cloud covering? Let's actually go over by the lake here. Just to see. What time is it? It is, yeah, 7 p.m. This is exactly what I was looking for. We have the docks. Realistic Water 2 is doing its thing. I also decreased the grass density to back to 60. It was at 52, I put it to 60. So it's basically default. And let's clear some stuff up just to see what it looks like all nice and clear. Because you will get clear days like this at nighttime and you get to see the moon. I have not textured the moons. I have not textured the skies, the stars. So anything that was in there that was touching that, I took out. And this is what Riften's going to look like. I don't believe I have a texture for the carts.
Hold there.
What?
Before I let you into Riften,
What?
you need to pay the visitor's tax.
Tax?
For the privilege of
I'm
entering
broke.
the city. What is it?
Piss off.
The voice down.
Yeah.
Want everyone...
Oh, Jalamar is going to be foobarred. He's going to look like he's got, what, jaundice? I think that's what we said the last time. I flat out just decided I didn't want to go check him yet.
Fine.
See?
If you won't listen to me, I'll find someone who will.
Oh. Hold on.
Yes?
Is he okay? Hold on.
The Thieves Guild has
Oh, no, yeah, he's still got the disease.
Damn God. won't
Yeah,
take
I'm missing a
the
patch.
time.
Let's see. Falscar. There's no Falscar NPCs. I don't know what else is touching them. Okay. Maybe just reinstall Falscar.
Be safe out there.
Yeah. You know what? Here, Ominous fixes you. See that? Now we can't tell.
Want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
Yeah.
Hey, you, get over here. I want to talk to you.
No, thank you.
Yes?
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you
I also don't have any mist or fog mods installed.
I know I...
It's just the atmosphere. So what you're seeing is pure lighting
next time
and
keep your
EMB.
hands quiet and nothing would have happened.
That's it. Oh, here comes Brynjolf to accost me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to add a normal hanging moss mod in. We'll probably go with Mari's this time instead of Rallies, just because. And let's see, yeah, everything back here is all nice and cleaned up. I was gonna go JK's, gonna be completely honest with you, but JK's gave me some issues in Winterhold, so I didn't. There you go. See, like I'm totally cool with this. I'm totally cool with like the way that it looks. Let's head down here. No. Oh, and I don't have a do I have a lantern? Hold on a second. I might. I forgot I even had these installed. Do we want the Alchemist Lantern, the Iron Lantern, or the Magic Lantern? Let's get the regular Iron one. There we go. And I think it's got a setting, right? Yeah, here we go. I'll put it on L like I do with all the other ones. Beautiful. There we go. Actually, you know what? Now that I have it. Alchemist Lantern. And what was the other one? Mage Lantern. Ooh. That's kind of cool. That's what we're using. Yeah, JK. Hey, Vinyl Monkey, welcome. Yeah, so what was happening was... Alright, so with JK's added, there is a tree off to the side. It's like there's a point you can actually sit down. There's a sword coming out of the ground or a stone, and there's a big tree back there, right? So obviously other tree mods take it, but with JKs and 3D trees, there's a patch. I have the patch. The patch is located in the proper spot. I quadruple checked this. Sometimes when I have this particular setup, or when I just install JKs by itself, that tree is red. It's missing a texture. Or it's a corrupted texture. But this time it was the vines around there, and I don't have anything touching that. And it, for whatever reason, with 3D trees, you guys probably saw it in Windhelm, where the Blood on the Ice quest starts. It added that really large, fugly, thick tree. And it wasn't even out of place. It's just big and it looks like, I don't know, like it's just unsightly. And it adds one of those to Winterhold as well. So but what JK's was doing was, you know, around here with that tree, it was red. So if you were to go in game, it would look like missing textures, but it's red. It wasn't purple. It wasn't like the purplish blue color you'd normally see. And it wasn't white as if it was a mesh issue. It was red. So I ditched JK's entirely, and we went with Dawn of Skyrim. And we're gonna...
I don't know, Rob. What was that?
Yeah, I don't know. Also, frozen electrocuted combustion is something I need to add in. Let's make him naked. Coin purse. Oh, he's got a good bow, doesn't he? No, he usually sometimes has a Dwemer bow. Other things I'm looking for, the lantern replacer, so that should be, because it's just a texture, base Skyrim. Okay. I just kind of wanted to see how the underground was going to look. Yeah. It's a pretty cool looking door. What's up, Skeever? You did! The college just refuses to load. Magic was acting up. The PS version just bugged out. Yeah. I mean, like, could just be a patch. I mean, I don't think. Well, if you're on the PlayStation version, you don't have access to Obscures, I think, because Obscures uses Sky UI. Here's something interesting I decided to do. I have a different table mod in, and I'm running WizKids Alchemy. So I could make a patch for the alchemy tables specifically for this, right? But I think it's kind of cool that there's going to be ropes. All the tables are going to look different. They will all look different. Same thing with like the barrels. We have a higher poly model with them. I don't know if I did anything with the kettles. I think it's rustic. If rustic touches them, then it is. So who do we have in here? We got the low life. Ah, you know what? Screw that. Oh yeah. Oh well, that was kind of anticlimactic. Take your money. All right. There's always a septum right there. FYI. I need to go into the Flagon. Flagon's been one place I haven't checked, and I know there's a COC to get in here. I just like to come in it this way. And look around and see if I need to go... I'm happy with this. These are 2K textures, by the way. Nothing is larger than 2K. That's also another thing that I'm doing. The lighting reflection looks pretty good, although it's out a little far considering where the light comes in from. But I guess, you know, let's turn my lantern off just to see. This is how dark it would be. And then of course now you can see one of the issues with the 3D stuff is like, all right, so there's Matthew's hanging moss, there's the regular hanging moss, so you can see where it mixes. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Like I said, I have no. Oh yeah, I don't want to talk to you. No, you can't. So the trellis from the Riften mud comes all the way down here. That's pretty cool. Nice. Vanilla NPC. Yeah, so like here's an example of the table. Here's a different table. Right?
No handouts here.
No, there's no handouts here. Here's a different one, which looks more vanilla. Is there another one up here? Yeah, see how some of them have the ropes? So these tables here share their model with some of the alchemy benches. Yep. 3D plants looks fine.
Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying.
You're not buying. I'm not selling anything. Okay. Check out the cistern. Poor ugly Vex. Yes. Can we sneak up on sneak thieves? No, they're gonna aggro on me.
You're not supposed to be.
I know.
This is the last.
What is it? TAI? I think. Toggle AI.
I'm all say it.
So they won't like start it. Oh, I'm in God mode anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Guards! Trespasser!
Yeah. Ah, there they come. So yeah, that's a normal WizKid alchemy table. I wish he'd do an enchanting table. If he did, I haven't found it yet. But these are the chests from Nordic Ruins. I'm gonna have to figure out something with these.
I saw you. You could have just asked.
No, you didn't see me take that.
It's too easy!
You could have just.
They didn't see nothing.
Could have just asked.
Lies. I'll get out of here. Sorry, I'm. It's just amusing. It's amusing to me. Yeah, they're still in there. They're still pissed. Are the guards pissed now? No. Okay. Yeah, see, they don't care.
Welcome to Riften,
Yeah.
home of the Thieves Guild. Or so it
This
is.
lantern's actually pretty bright. What's the other one? Yeah, the iron one. The iron one's probably the most natural looking color. And then there's the alchemist one. So I like this. I do like this mod. But let's go with the natural light. We'll just put the boring iron one on. None of the models look terrible. Alright. Surest stone. Because this is one that we have to check. TAI turns everything off. TC. Oh yeah, I think that's the one for. Let's go daytime here. Alright. So what? 5:30. Yeah, 5:30 in the morning. You're still gonna see stars. Shores Hall. Let's go another hour. There we go. What I'm looking for is inconsistencies with lanterns, with the trees, with the landscape in general. It doesn't look like it's supposed to be there, but that actually works. Maybe it is supposed to be like that, I just never noticed it, and that's part of... Yeah. Alright. We're going with that. It's fine. I think this is What's-Your-Face's house. No? Doesn't this one add a home for Grelka? Fionar's house. Yeah, it makes sense. Nice. I have to get... I haven't modeled the grindstone yet. And we have this loading after landscape fixes, but I don't know. I mean, it's not that bad. Stuff like that is not that bad. It's not coming through the table, basically, is what I'm saying. So, okay. Trees are fine. Atmosphere looks good. Silja's house, yeah. Fight! I want to fight. Who's fighting? Is that a bear? Is that a cow? Hey! Got the burned down house. Alright. Okay. I would consider this a success. Guess the cow's okay. Also up a grindstone. That's... yeah. See, I forgot. I forget it. Let's go to Shroudhearth. I typically don't like to fast travel directly into a city, but sometimes you can't help it. I don't like to fast travel at all. And I know Shroudhearth is sort of in the city. But let's switch that FOV up just a little bit. There you go. 60 frames. There's a screenshot. Save that one for later. Architecture looks fine. Klimik's house. So what are they, living alone now, I hope? Or does Bassianus live in here with him? If there's 2 beds, you know what that means. It's funny. Everybody else ever wonder why those 2 are fighting over what's her face? Yeah, there's 1 that's owned and 2 that's owned. They live together. Okay. They're both trying to get with her and they live together. It's like, what are we, back in college? Yeah. Architecture looks good. Oh, we got the sun glare. Got to get rid of that. That's the other thing that I forgot about. We'll just do a normal save and then I'll apply it before I actually start, so I don't get those little boxes that come down from the sun. I can't stand those. Do a no fast travel run? I typically do, Dar. I typically don't fast travel. Because I'll throw Frostfall. Although I'm not using Frostfall this time. We're using Sunhelm. Or we will be. Here's the Villamere Inn is now on this side. Lanterns there. I absolutely love the farmhouse. I think they look great. The doors look fantastic. The trees look good. And then if you, like I said, like if you turn the EMB off, you guys picture your own EMB. This is just Obsidian Weathers now at this point, right? Look how much Ominous looks like it changes the rocks. It's amazing. I don't know. Some of them, not all of them. Whose house is this? This is Pilgrim Needs. I'm gonna have to refamiliarize myself with a lot of what the Great City mods do. Narfy! You have a proper home here. Yeah, alright, so like that would be an issue. That's what, 3D trees? Yeah. Yeah. So, like, that'd be something I might patch. But at the same time, hey, there's no roof right here. Why would I take the tree out, I guess? Ah, we'll leave it in, screw it. There's his little bedroll. What's on this side? Whose is this? Oh, Henrik's house. Okay, so he lives right next to... Okay. Let's check out the bridge. What's up, Lex? Welcome in. And Chance. Welcome, welcome. We are doing our lighting test, our cities test. Ooh, we should go up to High Hrothgar while we're here. Because that's another place I almost never go. I don't remember. I did add a High Hrothgar texture in. I'll have to get back to you on which one it is. Not that this is gonna matter because I'm gonna delete this shit anyway, but... Let's go fisting things. Oh, wait, sorry. 95. There we go. Cool. Ice chest. We're also going to change the potions up. So I did a lot of miscellaneous things, but I have to change, I believe, the sacks, the potions. Potions are going to be interesting. You guys aren't going to expect it. And it'll work with all geared up, which is what I plan on running. Wow, this looks nice. Requires a key? I don't think so. Let me in! Strudel, thank you. Gang's all here. So what's the other one, Vinyl? You're saying the only other problem you have is when you go into the Ragged Flag and the ambient sound from the waterfall tends to loop. So what did you say you were playing on PlayStation? Or... Yeah, I think you said it above there, right? Are you using any sound mods? And if, for whatever reason, somebody ported over reverb and ambience overhauled, get that out of there. Because there's a couple edits with that just doesn't work on the consoles. Either one of them. I used to use it all the time and I had some sound issues. So, not saying that would be the issue, but let's turn the light on just to see. May go with higher quality base textures in here, but because like the doors looks a little higher. I don't know. Again, it could just be the EMB. Yeah, see, there we go. So like I said, Ominous takes away from certain things and makes other things look better, but at the same time, I do have to test with the EMB on, so... That's what we're gonna do. Let's go look at the room. This shouldn't have anything. I don't have Thunderchild in here. Not on this profile. So yeah, I'm content. The rocks look good. Wasn't long ago I remember there being a milestone up here. And then just to, yep, we got our footprints working without the, knock on wood, without the little boxes. Yeah, I'm content with this. Okay, moving on. Riverwood. I don't think I've seen Riverwood yet. Well, not since I changed the lighting, obviously. We'll have to see. Thanks, Lex. Much appreciated. Yeah, what was happening with reverb and ambience is... wow, that looks sick. What happens with reverb and ambience is that it will loop, and I think that's even happened to me on PC. I just ditched the mod entirely. Because there are so many good sound mods or audio effects available to you. Yeah, like the reverb does sound pretty nice. But if you like have any type of other oh yeah, we got our signs in finally. Finally did something with them. Well, the only other thing I have to wonder if I'm gonna put the 3D stone walls. Because right now, this is still being touched by Noble. I might not, I don't know. Turn my light off. So yeah, there's El Sopa's smelter. I do like his smelter. Yeah, the wood is retextured. Lanterns. I have to throw interesting NPCs in here as well. I actually have a bunch of patches that are for that mod that are just sitting there waiting to be enabled. That's cool. Little juniper bush here, along with, what do we have? Death Bell, yeah. .3D tanning rack. Yeah, I gotta get his grindstone to match. Okay. And then this is majestic. Okay. I wonder if there's a patch for that. That's not that bad. And then yeah, the rock there with the trees actually growing out of the soil. Okay, so that makes sense. That's fine. Two little doors here, two gates. That's kind of cool. Just sit on the bench here and what are we going to stare at? The mud crab? Should be able to sit down with your bow and just pick things off if you want to. Somebody should make that into a mod. I don't think I'm going to do anything with like covered bridges. I think it'd be a little too much. I was considering it, but I decided no. Except, I mean, this is mod added, so nothing I can do about it. Yoink. Yoink. Ah, this looks nice. Riverwood looks pretty good. Sleeping Giant. Let's go take a look.
Orgnar, are you listening?
Hard not to.
The ale is going.
Oh, he was trying to enjoy his freaking ale.
Did you hear me?
Ale's going
Nag,
fast.
nag, nag,
I guess you
nag.
don't have potatoes in your ears after all.
Sorry.
Just make sure we get a fresh
Yeah,
batch.
yeah, fresh batch.
Come on in.
No, Delphine's in here. I don't feel like it. Alright. Lights are okay. I'll have to sit here and think on, I may as well add the 3D stone walls in. Because now I keep looking at them. They look like they're standing out a little too much. Yeah, see? And the coloration's a little more something like this right here. So. Okay. Let's go to the farm, and then we'll go up to Whiterun. Her name should be Dolphine. 'Cause she's always moaning at that guy. Yeah? Yeah, she's kind of a pain in the ass. Let's fist a giant. Can we get to him? Oh, you got him! See, I helped.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
What? I tried my best.
Another milk drinker crying about his effort.
You.
Well, that's
Okay, never
taken
mind.
care of. No thanks to you.
Alright. So yeah, like I said, ignore the LODs. What do we have here? Oh, this is all one model. This is... It says music cell. What the fuck? Hold on. Am I on the wrong thing here? Whiterun wall rubble pile of 4. I guess it's supposed to be like that. Okay. Trees and foliage are looking good. I guess what's their face was not there talking. Oh, no cutting room floor. I finally got rid of it. Don't need it. And didn't feel like adding a bunch of other patches. So yeah, CRF is gone. See you later. Like I said, and I won't be using Alt Start either, so... I think the only thing by Arthmore I'm going to have is... well, it's not even really by him, it's by the unofficial patch team, is the unofficial patch. And that's it. We're going to be switching over to Unbound. Reborn for the gameplay. I still gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with the guards. I considered guards armor replacer, but Mr. B and I both like town guards. It's a pretty simple mod that just makes them stand out. They all kind of have, it's like a mix of like the mail, the robes, and a little bit of like ancient Nordic pauldrons, gauntlets, and things like that. Some have helmets, some have open face, some have totally vanilla helmet. It's a nice mix. I'd like the ones that are in Requiem. I was playing around with my file last night, but for whatever reason, I was probably either just tired or... Yeah, see, we gotta throw the grindstone in there. Forge looks fine. Yeah, so you can see the embers are actually working. It's just the effect. Soap is smelter for static mesh.
I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Then we got Renthal's bench. Let's take a look here. Ah, chicken! Out of the way. Derpius, welcome. What's going on? So yeah, there was a couple JK mods, so you can see with like, so this is with relighting. You can see how light it is. Now I did test it with both Lux and ELFX without the EMB. If I was not going to run an EMB, Lux, or I wasn't going to run this one, Lux is the way to go. Prepare yourself for 80 patches. But because Ominous already darkens interiors as it is, relighting made the most sense to me. I kept the smoking torches effect on the candles, which I pretty much can't play without.
We sell bows, arrows, and ale.
Yeah, you do.
Combination to be sure.
It is. What's up, Janassa?
Hello, friend.
Yep.
In the market for...
Nope. Not in the market. There we go. Drunken Huntsman. Cool. Alright. What else to look at? Yeah, we're gonna have to put some desaturated, because, see here you got, look at this, you got a mix of... ...3D, and then you got to mix the vanilla ones. Oh, let me show you this. The vine, oh, see, there we go, there's another thing. Finally, you can get into the Soul Trap Torker. Just the one 3D tree here. I didn't even edit anything. It looks great. There's, you know, the foliage clipping through here, but that's fine. That's 3D trees. So like something like that would get a patch, but there's no tree in the middle of the door. Soul Trap Torker is accessible. And what was the other thing I wanted to show?
Well met, traveler.
The texture for the vines. You can see it's a little bit different. I believe there's a pulsing glow option as well on the mods page, which I may throw in because here, Markarth I believe has a few, but Bethardums and up by the Periite Shrine have them all over the place.
I work for Bellathor at the General Goods Store.
I figured that, Sigurd. You've been saying that to me for 10 fucking years. She is a foolish old woman.
Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Yep. Nothing. She knows nothing.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Yep.
If it's work you're looking for, Hulda's the one to talk to.
Is she now? Cool. And there's the downstairs, and there is the little bath with the fireplace. Pretty cool. Let's see what it looks like with the light on. There we go. I absolutely love these. The Alchemist Lantern might be my favorite. I don't know, because like the Magical Lantern reminds me of the Paragons a little bit. And I just love this. I love this style, everything about it. It just looks freaking sick. Alright. Let's turn the lantern off. I get easily excited about small things like that, sorry. Wait, that didn't sound good. I didn't mean it like that. Perverts. There we go. What time is it anyway? 4, 5. Whoa. Oh man. So what else here? The trellis.
It's a house for sale. Breeze home.
Breeze home.
You should talk to the steward up in the keep.
I may do that. We got the lanterns back in. I did add them back, so you will see them. Yeah, the little watchtower here. Let me throw my FPS counter on here. And speaking of that, let me unlock it. I'm curious to see how we do in Whiterun. Alright. Obviously, if you're looking out across the entire plains, and I'm just under 60 here. Okay, that's a different table as well.
Oh man, we are gonna get into so many fucking adventures. Dude, let's go tag
Pick
team
grill.
some bitches. Eh? You want to go?
Eh?
You didn't want to? Okay, let's go exploring some shit. That's the next best thing.
It is. Let's go exploring. Appreciate the follow. Welcome to the shadows, my friend. Let's take a look. Now, I may add something to the forge up here, but I always liked what Dawn of Skyrim did on its own without any other overhauls to this back area here. Like, so JK's adds a little walkway up there, which is fine, and of course it adds the statics back up there. But oh, and you got Master and Secunda. I'm a big fan of these two being back here. 6, on the other hand, I don't know. He may have something to say about that. And expect him to come back as well, for those of you that know what I'm talking about. So, this is what Majestic Mountain's dark side by itself will do to the Skyforge, right? I think that's the only thing that's touching it. Let me see. Because I don't have anything, I don't have Stunning Statues installed yet. So it uses the same... Yeah. Whiterun Skyforge 01. So the mountain textures themselves cover this base game. So of course with Majestic, now of course with the Skyforge, I may skip it. I may keep this version of it.
We are gonna get into so many fucking adventures, dude. Let's go tag team some bitches, eh? You want to go tag? You didn't want to? Okay, let's go exploring some shit. That's the next best thing.
Hidekage, appreciate the follow. Welcome to the shadows. I may throw some statics up here. I may make a small mod on my own to add a couple things in here, and then patch it for Dawn of Skyrim. I mean, he needs a few other things up here. And I know there's a couple mods that do add some things. I may make something really, really small, just using base stuff in the creation kit, which would mean you guys can use your own textures for it. It won't have any custom assets. I'd be able to port it over to PS4. Xbox could use custom assets if it wants to, but shut up. Let's go check the temple. Fueled by the blood of werewolves, yes. There are tales about Skyforge, but no one talks about the Underforge. You're right. Unless you're doing the quest line.
What do you want?
And even then, hey!
Are you married? You look the type. Make sure you treat your
Punch
wife
both
with
you
the
guys.
respect she deserves.
So this is another JK's. I think I've only ever used this once. For the temple. I'm trying to think of what are the other new JK's. Oh, the Temple of Dibella. Oh, he's got a fucking amethyst. Alright. Well, let's get our blessing. Let's go up the Dragon's Reach. There we go. Get something a little bit nicer here. The night sky. Okay. So let's see, how's the hit? Right here, right? This the big one? We're just under 60 frames. Of course, if I pan, it should go down. Yep. Of course, now keep in mind, guys, I don't have LODs run. So when I run my 3D LODs, that 60 frames is probably going to be around 52 in this area. But don't expect to see me dip much below 60. Hopefully. It probably will. What about blade crafting? Didn't he say 450 tops? I'm at 400 right now. Hydrate? I can hydrate. Give me a second here. Give me a second. Give me. Yeah, we're only at 400 mods. Like I said, I'm between 50 and 100. I'm not going to go over 500. That's going to include LODs and my collusion. So, for those of you that don't think I can do it, I'd like to keep it at 450, but we'll have to see. And I know I mentioned this yesterday, and I think somebody also asked me. Uh, as of now, no, it's not going to be a list for Wabbajack. I would absolutely love to do one, and I've sort of been taking notes watching Padinsky stream as he's doing his test, because his is going to be up as a Wabbajack list eventually when he's done. I'd have to. There's a lot I'd have to learn if I even wanted to do that. But what I think I'll do is I'll put it up as a list on Nexus as kind of like a mini guide. I could probably link some of my modding tutorial videos. Some of the more recent ones anyway. Some of the old ones are like outdated, or stuff's been updated since then, so and that's all stuff on my YouTube. The nice thing about this is the versatility. Like you could use your own weather in E and B. You don't have to use what I'm using here. You could use your own lighting if you wanted to. Same thing with like your trees, your landscape, everything. Like it's very, very modular. You could copy this exactly like it is, and you'll probably never crash, unless Skyrim decides to shit the bricks, because that's how confident I am that this is going to run smooth. As far as the custom characters go, the NPCs that I've made, I did not port them to anything. I ported a few to Xbox years ago, but they've had so many itinerations since then, and I never even bothered to put them on Nexus. But I've redone most of them in my free time. They're going to be in this list, but they're obviously optional. You can use whatever followers you want. I don't even know if I hydrated. When did I hydrate? Well, I did now. Strudel, giving me a hard time. Yes. I expect you to give me a hard time. Close your eyes for a little bit. Check back later. Okay. How Dragon's Reach look without Lux? We can go to Dragon's Reach, Sturpius. That's another place I want to test. I do want to see. So you can see how it's got like it's like this is with relighting Skyrim. It's not the darkest, but trust me when I say Lux. I could stand here, and I can't see the door with Ominous. If I turn the E and B off, yeah, of course you can see it, but. And then if I stood here, off to the side, if I had Lux or ELFX with the enhancer, I could not see the Jarl sitting on his throne. Or any of the NPCs back there, for that matter. That's how dark it was. And if I just had ELFX, it was a little bit darker than this, but I'm only running relighting to save myself all those extra patches that I don't really want in. So we're going to have to do something with the enchanting table, because that is, I believe, bare bones vanilla. And we have WizKid's alchemy table, and that just looks beautiful. What else do we have here? He's got some chorus eggs, some frost salts, some glow dust. Yeah, we're going to have to fix the potions too. I'm going to have to add potions in. Oh, and the retext projects. I don't have either of those in, so I'm going to have to pick and choose with those. They're two mods that I always add in, and I always wind up hiding a lot of meshes and textures. But as far as so we have the multi-parallax soul gems. I've added pretty much all of Gamwich's stuff, except for things that also touch it that I like a little bit better. So his rustic soul gems looks great. I like this version, and plus with Ominous, this actually stands out a little bit more. You could add EMB light if you want to. I don't have it in this setup, but you absolutely could. So let's see here. Where are we gonna go from here? Though there are brighter Lux presets in the optional files. Yeah, I tried a few of them, but trust me, with Ominous, it doesn't really help.
Hear that? I swear there's something out there, in the dark.
Well, yeah. Pointing out the obvious. Alright, let's see. We did Riverwood, we did Whiterun. We did Riften, right? Yeah, we did Riften. We did Winterhold. We did Windhelm. Morthal. Hey, we didn't go to Morthal yet. I ran out of fingers and toast to count. This is Dragon's Reach, yes. Clinked, but didn't drink. Okay. I'm rereading the chat, I'm sorry. What time is it? Let's wait till morning. 5 a.m., huh? Wrong button. 6 a.m. Get down, goddammit. No, the stars are still out at 6. Okay. So, let's see here. This is another area, surprisingly, where your FPS will take a hit. You can see mine dipping to 50. Let's say 40 something, coming back up. 57, 58. So yeah, it's in the 50s here. But there's a lot going on in Morthal now, so... yeah, like there would be a patch. 3D trees. But normally this building wouldn't be like this, so, you know. That's really what I'm looking for, stuff like that. Guardhouse. Yep. This should be, yep, all this house. Should keep the death bells around here? Yeah, a few of them. What about Fallion's house? Yeah, he's open. Open for business. And the only other problem is now, because I don't have interesting NPCs in, I'm going to have to add them. Which means that's another patch for each one of these city mods. It's not going to be a real problem, but, you know. Should get a balcony up there. Why did I never notice that? See the balcony up there?
I have told Ygritte of your concern.
What's up, Asfer?
Please,
Going inside. That's his official name, Asfer. Alright. Do I turn my green light on? Yes, I do. Yeah, Dunmer looks perfect in this outfit. Even Vanilla. Oh, Vanilla.
Life has brought you to Morthal.
Vanilla. Yeah, welcome. Alright, let me switch out of this. Let me turn on the Iron Lantern. Yeah, just so it's regular light. Alright, so the way down, Small child, it's Yorick. That's Ygritte the Younger. Yeah, we need to get rid of these potions. We need to get better potions.
He's not bad. Really, he's not.
I don't know, he's a kid. There we go. Let's go out to the balcony. I think this is where it's from, right? Yeah, here we go. Oh, they didn't even put like a chair to sit down here. How terrible is that? I mean, yeah, you could stand out here and look. I guess. Sure, take a screenshot, why not? Yoink. Ow! Let's see, door should be here now, yep. Moor's side. I don't know. I'm pretty content, unless you know you guys are seeing stuff that I'm not seeing. I know I'm not looking as well as I should, and I will. I'll do it later. Lanterns of Skyrim 2, Lexi. What was the other one? Oh, we said, yeah, Dragon Bridge, because it's right here. Dragon Bridge. We also do have to go. I do want to go to Markarth. I changed Markarth probably 3 or 4 times.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
I did take some pictures from here earlier. I don't think I posted them. I got a lot of nice pictures with like a wider field of view from right here. And same this way. So I changed the waterfalls to match, so they'll match a little bit better with realistic water too. They look a little more transparent. You can see the rocks behind it, but I really don't mind it. The vanilla water is freaking horrible. And even like this would be realistic water too with that addition. So without an ENB, you can kind of see what it would look like. But of course, Ominous is so much fun. For me. The lumber camp. I can't wait to start the gameplay stuff because that's literally like like I said, I have Vokrian already. I forget the full name of it, but SPID, the one that gives spell perk item distribution, I think that's what it's called. So there's a version of that for Vokri too, for the NPCs, which I really like. Which I didn't know about until I think yesterday. Undoing the Dawn. Look at that, they got a bunch of stuff here. Lost Wonders of the Age, yeah. Okay. Let's go inside. Or are you talking about lantern mod like the one that I'm physically wearing? I think it's called Simple Lanterns. There's a couple of them. Like, so this is the... What do we have? This is the iron. And then the magic one looks like that. They all emit different colors. And then I have the edition that allows you to keybind it, because it doesn't come with the mod. And then the alchemist one is the little green one. So there's 3, and they're craftable, and on the mod page it tells you what you need to craft them. And I guess this would be considered like the normal one. I love it. Absolutely love it. New favorite thing ever. Well, not ever, but for Skyrim. 4 shields. Okay.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and
Do you now?
been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
That is pretty cool though. Yeah, the gourds, the death bells, and the planter. I think this is a really, really nice combination. Like, you're gonna see some errors like here and there, but you know, like this is obviously something that from 3D Trees, and there's no patch for that. Maybe I'll go in and patch that. I don't know. Not a lot of people mess with patches for 3D Trees. Like, there's another issue. There's, you know, another. That's probably from the same tree. Stuff like that, I've over the years I've just tended to ignore because it really doesn't bother me. Trees going like right through the middle of buildings, yeah, then I'm like, all right, well, whatever. It's kind of a deal breaker for me. All right. What did you say the other one was? Oh, we want to go to Markarth. Stables. Who is it that found the ghost chest? Was it Wind? Was it you? You found it like early on? I forget the name of it.
This is Markarth, traveler.
It is.
Safest city in the Reach.
So you say. How safe is it? I may actually add a little bit more density back into my grasses.
Can't believe I'm posted here. Even the beds are made of stone.
Yeah, which reminds me to put comfy Dwemer beds in. Thank you, guard. See, they are useful. Gotta look into the other spit mods, especially for stuff that would otherwise use CloakScript, like the footprints mod. Ah, get him, get him, get him, get him.
This pendant would look good.
Oh, bastard.
Thought I heard something.
Whoa! I don't have any ragdoll physics or nothing. But, hey, she's got a key, and he's got some stuff.
The Markor city guard have this all under control. There are no forsworn.
Yeah, you sure look like you do.
He was after Margaret.
Okay. What's up, goat? Random goat?
Another body to get rid of.
Augment's house.
We'll handle things from here.
Yeah, you guys go handle things. There's Valindril. Yep. Go up to the there's Nepos' house. Just so you can see a little bit better. That's the guard tower over there. We want to see the temple. And what else am I using? There's a few things I'm using. Arnleaf. This is a new one. I haven't gotten to use this yet. So I don't know if that's part of the mod or not. I think the last time I did a setup, he released this a couple days afterwards, and I didn't want to add it in.
We should get back to work. You there.
Oh, that's cool looking.
Step up to the counter.
So if using the Dwemer pipework, that's been added in. Oh, that's freaking sweet. Hey, free set of Dwemer stuff almost. You got a helmet? Hey, you got a helmet, armor, boots. Where are the gauntlets? Man, these guys do a really good job. When do we get the JK's interior AIO? Is the question. I heard never. This place looks pretty nice. Snazzy.
Arnleaf and Sons Trading Company buys and sells anything you wandering types need.
Us wandering types, eh? Okay. That looks nice. Like it. What else are we gonna check? Looks like it's
Are you all right? Did you see what happened?
I don't know. Is it buffering for you guys?
We'll handle things from here.
Yeah, it looks like my internet connection just shit the
Did
bricks.
you see that, madman? A forsworn agent here in the city.
Give me a second. I'm gonna try and reset this. Hold on. Alright, so you can hear me. That's weird, it was just my phone. Because I swapped back over to... No, now it looks like my... I don't know. Silver Blood Inn's another one. Okay. Yeah, see, it looks like it's buffering. I think my internet's going to crash.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
A man like me makes a lot of enemies. People are always trying to cheat me.
Yeah, I guess it's still okay. Alright. Yeah, like I said, when it gets up here and it's windy and cold, my internet fluctuates like super bad. I've already got terrible upload speeds. See, like, yeah, oh, that's not too bad. Let's throw the EMB back on. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, it's just weird. Like I'm looking at my phone and all it's doing is buffering, and I can't read the chat. Let me just try resetting my phone in general. What else can we check here? Oh, the Temple of Dibella. That's right. And I think the Temple of Talos. I'm not sure if both of these have one, but Shrine of Talos. No, maybe this one doesn't have it. I don't know. Can't remember. Nah, it doesn't seem to. Alright. I don't know, maybe my phone just needs a reset. Who knows? Who knows how these things work? Is that... Alright, so that's with the EMB on. That seemed lighter. Weird. Cool. Is that floating? Oh, no, it's hanging. Okay. No, it's hanging from there. Alright, that's normal. Hanging. Alright, you dirty whores. What'd you do here?
The sisters are communing with Dibella. They can't be disturbed. You'll have to come back another time.
No, I'm gonna stay right here. Well, that's interesting. They really did a job on the temple here. Look at that. Hey. Think I can't get in. Maybe one of these ladies needs a back suplex. Oh, it's down here. Ah. Mine.
What are you doing in here?
Hi, Orla.
Stay where you are. If
No.
that's how you choose to end your life, so be it.
Are you gonna get mad? Oh, she summoned a familiar. What am I doing? Punching the wall? Oh, they're pissed.
You won't get away.
No? Gotcha. I know. I know. Big man beating up the DeBellin sisters. I know. But they were in my way. I was just trying to check stuff out. They did a really nice job with this. This is one I hadn't seen yet. She had a war axe. Let's go up here. So we got some. Oh, and there's Senna. She wants to sleep. All right, we'll head back up and out. I'm trying to think of what the other one was. There was like 3 that I didn't have. Temple of Debella was one. Understone was the other one. Here we go.
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies.
That's freaking sick.
Now you're keeping us
Now Understone Keep looks proper. Look at this.
will answer for any desecration of
Holy hell.
I know you.
No, you don't. You don't know me. Alright. Damn. I mean, alright, yeah, the trees with the hanging moss. That's a 3D tree issue.
I help him around the laboratory.
Alright, Matthew. Time to fix your mod, buddy. I love it, but come on. Hanging moss all over the place.
You here to see the yard. No sudden moves, understand?
That's just crazy. Breaking my ankles doing that. It's under here, huh? Probably nothing. Did he give us any goodies? Nah. Jeez, can I even get out of there? So things on the to-do list. Potions. Edits to 3D trees. Do something with the enchant. I may actually change. I may actually take WizKid's alchemy table out, and I may put Gamwich's LE because he's got both enchanting workstations, and it's just mesh and textures. That's cool. There's an automaton here. I'm gonna go further in. Yeah, this looks amazing.
Wait, I know you.
No, you don't. Ah, that's cool. Look at that. Man. Alright, so they had some Nern root. Is the forge expanded? Well, they were given their own room. I think this was open before. They just had some beds laying around here. I could be wrong. Oh, this is all changed out. This looks nice. I believe those are Solstein textures. I could be wrong. Beast now, Skyrim. Dwemer floor rubble. Okay, that's fine. What else would be changed? Probably here.
Who are you to approach the Jarl of Markarth?
Nobody.
Very well.
Yeah, I'm gonna approach the Mournful Throne. I just want to look to see what you guys did around here. So that chest, that's usually in the corners right there. They have a little, I don't know what you call it, a nook. Is that what they call these things? Nooks? Not really. To right. It's not changed up that much, but it looks a lot better. How about the kitchen? The kitchens. Hey, easier to do the assassination now. It's got a door here. When what's his name? Antoine? Or Anton? Yeah, when Varan goes to sleep, he usually sleeps right up in that bed. It's a door right here. Killing before you're killed. Interesting. Alright, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Alright, let's, I don't really think there's anything else in Markarth. It's just that those edits for the hanging moss are gonna piss me off when I come here. What else didn't we check? Falkreath, right? Now Falkreath, like I said, I was gonna put in, was it the Great City of Falkreath? There weren't enough patches for what I was trying to do, sadly. Look at that cloud cover. Look at that. Fucking beautiful. Absolutely love it. I will clear it up though, just to... time's at 7. Yeah, we'll go 9 a.m. We're fine. So, Great Pine Goods. It's a nice one here. Did they do a Dead Man's Drink? I don't think they did. I can't remember now.
Come on in. Let me know if you need me. I'll take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone
Nope.
over.
Okay. We could leave. Maybe I'll take assets from another mod. Hey.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. I have a letter here for you. Looks like that's it. Good to go.
She's like, I know you did it. Right? I know you killed her. She won't be missed. Nice. I don't know which one it was. It was probably one of the Sisters of Debella. Just Lod. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I really wanted the Great City of Falkreath, but I'll have to make do. So there's really not much to see here. I don't expect there to be any edits that are off. Just some really nice screenshots. Alright. Karthwasten? We can go to... Oh, Rurikstead. We haven't checked Rurikstead. Did I add anything for Rurikstead? I don't remember. Must have. Yeah, I must have. Okay. Yep. So yeah. Not as in-depth as others I've seen, but I like it. It stays fairly simple. Great Hall. Not that great. I've been inside it. You're gonna get it, Sissel. Collision. Come on. Ah, fine. Fuck it. We'll go around. Oh, there we go. I can make the jump. Alright. I don't have anything in as far as official like border gates. You could see there's a border right there. I decided not to add them in. The only thing I have is like the signs and the banners. That's it. Yeah, and these stones have to be changed. So potions, the stones. There's something else and I forget what it is. Invictus, what's up, man? Field of view is high just to get a better look at things. I mean, I can lower it, yeah. I keep it at 95, so normally it's like when I'm doing gameplay. I don't like the low, like here, what normal F or vanilla FOV is like 80. It's terrible. Like, this is terrible to me.
Leave when we're sure there's no force war here.
So,
That be I wonder. Will I sell my land to the Silverbloods?
that's right.
The Silverbloods have made you a very generous offer for
We're
this
in
pile of
control of
dirt.
this
I
mine.
suggest you take it.
No sudden moves. Insert same line, number 2.
We're in control.
Ah, he said it.
No sudden moves.
Easily amused.
Strangers are nothing but trouble.
Hi. There's another new table. Edmund's house. Okay. Let's see. I would expect there to be grass and tree edits here. The miners' barracks. This is Carthwayston Hall. Who are you? Meredith. Hi, Meredith. I'm walking in your crops. Usually play 98. Yeah, I'm 95. And then I'll switch it to hey, Grokmar. And Matic. Okay.
Looking for some armor? A weapon, perhaps?
The Trusty Witch. I call lies on that one. Alright. Carthwayston seems okay for me as just a general test. Where else is there? We did Dragon Bridge. Dawnstar. We did do Dawnstar. What's up with you, Invictus? Just hanging out? Oh, there we go. Look at that. Okay. Khajiit here. Hi, Khajiit. What time is it? 5 p.m. 5 p.m. is a good time to look. Fair prices, you say, eh? I tend to believe them. I think these are Matthew's barrels. They're the Misk barrels from his. They may be some of my favorites. Got WizKid signs. Wind Peak Inn. What else? What else? What else? We're definitely gonna have to do something with the guards. I'm not sure if this should be the barracks, right? Yeah. Yep. Like I said, I probably won't use guard armor replacer for this.
Who do you think we're threatening?
Let's go look at High Moon Hall. Or the White Hall. High Moon is what? Morthal? I always get these two mixed up. Hey, Weekly, what's up? Kind of bored, don't know what to play. Skyrim. There are no other games. Nah, that's just for me. Oh, nice. Okay. See, I'd hate to get rid. Wow, did that shut off? Let's turn the EMB off. Maybe it did. I don't know. Potions, stone wall. What was the other thing? There's 3 of them. Hanging moss edits. If I feel ambitious. This isn't too bad. It's very, like, Nordic. Very Game of Thronesy. Sort of.
I'm here to lend my
What's up,
magic to
Medina?
the people of Dawnstar.
Nice, they got a little loft up here with nothing good. Can I get down? That would be nice, thank you. Oh yeah, enchanting table. And the chests. Gotta do something with those chests. So, the retext projects, okay. I hope so too. You tend not to actually, oh, so you just like, you mod it and then it's like, alright, I'm done. I don't feel like playing, let's just mod it. Ooh. Is that, oh, the mine's on this side, okay. I was like, why did I think the mine was supposed to be right here and there's a big wall blocking it?
Mine is
Well, no matter how much.
Unless I actually walked through there, then that would have been a problem. Okay, so Ironbreaker. we're good. I haven't noticed any textures or like mesh issues, anything major. Uh-oh. Roman, just subbed. Thank you for the sub, dude. Much appreciated. And did you guys catch that? That could very well be the EMB.
My duty is to
It
guard
flashed. I don't know if that was something else or my system's trying to update. Maybe it is. It either doesn't work properly anymore or it runs shit. Even on a 30... see, that's weird, like... Because you have really, really good specs. Like, really good specs. So I don't know how you say it can run like shit. I'm assuming you don't drop below, like, 55 frames. Ever. I would assume it'd be a thing like where you're modding and you get to a point and then it's just like it looks really nice, but it's one of those things where you're not sure like what type of character to run. Fruki's house. Yeah, we're still like we're taking a bit of an FPS hit here. Is that a what is that? Landscape and water fixes, huh? That's supposed to be like that? Doesn't look like it. Or is my EMB acting up? Oh, could be. No, maybe it is. I don't know. Cool. Oh, because you play at 4K? Well, you have, yeah, because your monitor's 4K, right? It would have to be. It tends to die when I look 4K or more candle. Yeah, see. Alright, so I know like Noble has a couple 4K textures, so I can't very well honestly say everything in here is 2K or less. It's just the limitations of the stuff. Now I could run the Noble full pack through CAO to scale what's not 4K down to 4K, or not what's not 2K down to 2K from 4K. That may be something I do. Where haven't we been? Castle Volkar? We haven't been to Solitude. We haven't actually been inside Solitude. I think I went to Catless Farm. And then I think no, we went to Dragonbridge. That's the furthest we went to. Your CPU bottlenecked.
What is it, Elf?
Yeah, see, I'm still on a 9700. I'm sorry, 9700K. Because I think there is a 9700 by itself. That looks nice. And mine's what, an i7? I think you said you have an i9. Yeah, all your stuff is like way better than what I got. There we go. I'm up in the FOV for that particular reason. And obviously, like I said, didn't do LODs installed, but no LODs run. I don't feel the need to run them, test stuff, and then. But I'm for the most part, I'm basically done with the textures. Like I said, the retext projects. Comfy Dwemer beds, potions, and the tree edits. I'll forget the retext project. I will forget both of them.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Ricker. If not, keep your nose clean while you're here.
Yeah, yeah.
Remember?
He doesn't want me doing cocaine inside Solitude. That's what he's saying. I'm just not sure if it's CPU or engine. Hey, Veda!
Sorry you need to
Welcome,
go.
welcome, Veda.
Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Get on with
You
it!
betrayed us.
He did.
You should tell her that
He's a traitor. See? Yeah, Solitude's dipping for me. Look at that. 38.
You're all heart.
Rogue there.
Even with the E and B off.
Stormcloak escaped the city after he murdered High King Torrid.
No, we're at 60.
By
Never mind.
opening that gate,
It's just
Torrid
looking this way, I
betrayed
guess, because of the edits.
Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric
There was a murder.
Store. He beat the High King in combat.
Could also be the weather.
Such is our way.
No,
Such is
no,
the
it's
ancient
the edits.
custom of
It's the
Skyrim
edits.
And all Nords.
Yeah, boo that man.
Stand back.
Oh, shh.
Get me out of here.
Looks like Rogvir got the execution after all. Taking that amulet of Talus. Well, that kind of sucks. Who survived? Rick Fald? I guess the extra merchants. Not even the chicken survived. Well, it's good I didn't save. None of the chickens survived. That's a lot of chickens. Seawind, I killed some dirty birds for you. If you're still here. We really got all of them. Who's this? I have no idea who that is. Oh yeah, lower FOV. Yeah, that'll do it too. Yeah, what I set it to. Yeah, I'll put it back to the normal 95 I play. This is something I wanted to look at here. So yeah, we got Legacy installed. I know there's a patch or two specifically for this. And there should be floating... No, they're not. Okay. Well. Alright, so I don't have the floating tree issue. That's a good thing. What's this one? Rock L03 mesh. Okay. Alright, so that's going to be Majestic Mountains, Donetsk. Hey, we killed Melran.
I'm getting out of here.
You should. Yeah, we're gonna beat the snot out of you. Come on. Let's go. All you got? How about a left?
That's your best, huh?
Come on, I'm trying to get a kill cam, damn it. That's all I want is a kill cam. Oh, that was bullshit. Taking all your stuff. Oh yeah, we have to go in. Oh, they're gonna aggro on me when I go inside. I kind of messed Solitude up. Sorry about that. My attention is kind of split. I know, there's a guy over there. You guys should go investigate. I don't know what happened. Yeah, he's by the entrance. Go get him.
Don't hurt me. Someone, do something.
do something!
Ha!
Those fools are actually fighting.
I know.
Order the yard. Stop right there.
Yeah.
Committed crimes against Skyrim. And committed crimes against
No!
be arranged.
I don't want to hear any of that.
You know that I support the Empire
Ugh. Sorry. I can't help it, damn it. Alright, let's get out of Solitude. There's Volkihar, there's the Forgotten Vale. Were there any other edits that I might have made? We checked out Iverstead, we checked out Riften. Dawnguard doesn't have any edits to it, just some textures. Kynesgrove? Did we look at Kynesgrove yet? I don't know if I have anything for Kynesgrove. Hey, Shepard. It's going. I'm just looking at lighting, and I found a couple things that I forgot to add. That I'll add eventually. Interesting. Alright, so what do we got over here? Roggy's house. There you go, Strudel. There's a little fire pit. What's out here? Oh, not gonna say no to that. What's up, kid?
I heard the college teaches you how to kill people with magic. Is that true?
That's totally true. They teach you that's all they teach you, to kill people with magic. Nothing else. There's no restoration. It's not a valid school.
An outsider? No reason to stop in Kynesgrove.
No
All right.
lollygagging.
Alright, so yeah, some nice edits to this, not bad. It's different, you know. What about the inn? So yeah, Braidwood's got a door there. I'm assuming it's got one on the other side. Wow. I was gonna say that's ginormous wheat. Alright, yeah, Braidwood's got. Let's check Braidwood out. See how different this is.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
So somebody that's played, because I haven't played with this version of Kynesgrove, I'm assuming it's supposed to be exactly like this. Yeah, because this takes you right to the other side. Alright. Man, she doesn't even have like a counter or nothing. It's literally just open beds, chests.
I'm bored. Let's play a game.
Sorry, kid. That's kind of cool, actually. I mean, there's no privacy. Oh, whatever. I see hot tub streams. Alright, what are we checking out? What's up here? What is this? This is the Pilgrim's House. Okay. And this looks important. Hall of Kine. It would make sense, wouldn't it? Alright, let's turn the E&B off just to... What are they all? Oh man, look at all the money. What's up, Pilgrim?
It is a disgrace what has happened to the grove. I'll take my leave then.
Okay. Uncle Nut. Insert bad joke here.
Leave me alone. Can't an old man have some peace?
Fine. Door. Shuts door. I mean, not bad. Other door. Shuts other door. Alright, some archery. Some nice edits here. This is cool. I mean, you know, dead animals and things like that. Okay. Hot tub time machine. Oh my god. Yoink. Bees! Yoink, yoink. Yoink, yoink. The most amusing thing to do in Skyrim, yoink the bees. That's exactly what it's called, by the way. It's official. Got the little pond here. And isn't there a... Yeah, there's a farmhouse over here. So yeah, because I'm not running R's farmhouse, I don't have the fencing issue. Remember I had that fencing issue up here? So... And I think it was, yeah, here as well. So now we got SD's beautiful fences. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Kynes Grove looks great. What's this over here? What's this building? Wow, that... Fucking... What is that? There is wheat here. Okay. This is normal wheat. This is wheat on steroids. Okay. Kynesby? I kind of want to go inside. Oh, I should probably. It's my unlock command. This is probably a player home or something like that. Right? You would think. That looks like one. Empty chest. Ooh, not empty. Mine. Empty. Huh. Well, if it's a player home, it's sort of disappointing. There's really not much here. Okay. Yeah, that is wheat. I mean, this is regular wheat. This is, you know, here. Alright, where are we going? Yeah, alright, right here, right. So, like, this is the normal wheat in the game. This is what you would see, right? And then when you harvest it, there you go. This, I don't know what they're feeding this thing. Right, but you can't even, look at this. Nobody sees me. Except for the, I don't know what that is. We went to Windhelm. We went to Winterhold. We went to Riften, we went to Iverstead. I'm trying to think of any other town. Shorestone we went to, Karthwasten, Whiterun, Riverwood. Helgen doesn't have any edits, not yet. Rurikstead, Morthal, Solitude. We went to Markarth. I think that may be it. Let's go check out the Vale real quick. I always like to just look and see what this is like. Because you'll always start right around here. I already see the cats down there. Yeah, this is the way you come out. That'll take you back into Darklight Cave. Ah, that's gorgeous. Look at the flora. And the dig site down there. I can't wait to come here. I don't know which character is gonna wind up making it through through Dawnguard, but yeah, through Dawnguard. Let's check Castle Volkihar while we're here. You want that wheat in my game? Think of the possibilities. Big wheat. Ginormous wheat. What else did I need to add in? The Horizon Sky Mesh fix. I don't believe I have that in. Let's go check. Let's go check the castle. Did I add it on or off? It's on, okay. Hey, open the gate. What?
Go on, get up.
Ah, what a dick. Come on, click off. Eh.
You're not welcome here.
Yes, I am. I'm welcome here. They love me.
You're not welcome here.
Dude.
You're not welcome.
I heard you the first time. Shh. Shh, 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 shh.
Go on. Get out of here.
Is he just gonna follow me around?
We don't suffer trespassers.
Kind of have to turn the E and B off to really. But that is nice how it's like this though for vampires. Because at least two of my characters are or two of my major characters are vampires. So there is that. Other than that, it does look very, very nice. Oh yeah, hey, wow, wind. 1,000 biddies, thank you. For getting that nice wheat in your game. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. I can't do anything with the Bloodstone Chalice, but you know. Hi there. You got nothing to say? Okay. Okay. What's up here? Ooh, soul gems. Yeah, Snazzy, the Enchanter. Let's turn that back on. Alright. So, I won't go too far into this. I just wanted to check and see. Looks like the guard made its way back outside. Good on him. Hey Joe, welcome. I like to see a vampire faction that is more elegant. So, no pools and splashes of blood everywhere. Victorian-esque.
That's one hell of a moan, Magus.
They don't, do they? They don't suffer trespassers. I mean, I'm pretty happy with it so far. Graphically, it's pretty much done. We went up to High Hrothgar as well. I need stunning statues in there. What else do I have to check? I don't think there's really anything else. We checked Windhelm, we checked Whiterun, we checked Morthal. Yeah, I think I hit all the major stuff that I wanted to do. We're going to stick with relighting for this, guys. Like I said, Lux was just way too dark. Even with, like I said, I played around with a lot of things between yesterday and today. Ultimately, it comes down to the E and B. What I want it to look like. Let it be known, Castle Volkihar makes Magus moan big time. This is true. This is very true. Yeah, I mean, the only other thing I could possibly think of is, I don't want to change the trees. Maybe I will break open, 3D trees, and I'll just take out, or I'll hide all of the, hanging moss edits. I'll leave the, well, see, no, that's the problem. If I leave the meshes, and the meshes are the problem, I'd have to hide the textures. But then we'd have floating, normal looking hanging moss. And that's something I have to add too. I have to add Mari's, desaturated. I should probably have written all this stuff down, but I'm lazy. I'm using relighting, Joe. Let me show you. Well, we'll go to Whiterun, because I guess that's a pretty good tested ground. Or we can go to, yeah. Well, here, let's. Do you want to go to Riverwood or do you want to go to Whiterun? Because they're like two of my main testing spots. And I guess you can see the lighting. Maybe we'll go to Riverwood first. Yeah, we'll go to Riverwood first, and then we'll go to Whiterun just to look at some testing. The interiors here, because I don't think we saw Lucan's shop yet. The trader. I don't remember going in there. And we'll also wait for daytime. Oh, see, it looks really nice at night. I love how that has like the brazier right underneath that tree. That tree is like perfectly placed. Damn. All right, let's go daytime here. Cool. All right. So the walls. I love that how Riverwood has the gate now. All right. Some more junipers there. Sven and Hildy's house. Yeah, I don't think we went in the trader. I don't know, if they initiate conversation, we didn't come in here.
Well, one of us
Yep,
has to
we
do
didn't come in here.
something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what do you
I want to
want
see
to do then,
theatrics.
huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer.
You're dropping your eggs there. Where do they get rock warble eggs? Where are these things supposed to be from? Okay. Let's turn the EMB off. So yeah. So this is just relighting Skyrim. And that's it. With no EMB. So it doesn't look bad. It is a little bright for me. Like I said, if I'm not using the EMB, I'd be using Lux at this point. I think and also if I wasn't running, yeah. So if I wasn't running Ominous, and I had like something else like Rudy or Loss, I'd probably use Loss before I'd use Rudy EMB. And Cathedral Weathers, I would definitely run Lux over ELFX. And I'd say they probably have almost as many patches depending on what you have run. Keep in mind I also haven't patched for Legacy. I don't have any like AO patchers. I haven't run Quasi PC. I haven't run the Legacy Patch Hub. And I'm assuming there's going to be some individual patches from Crypt Beers. So, but with relighting, it's not completely dark. So where you guys are watching, you can't see things. And then of course we swapped over to our lanterns. So we're going to be using these on all the characters. Multiple characters are going to, use the plain ones like this. Certain characters are going to have the Alchemist one, and you can see the colors all change. And it's nice because you don't have to switch, you can just keep hitting L. And then, of course, my mage characters will use either the Alchemist, the magic one here, or the iron one, depending on what type of character. So this actually lightens it up a lot. Look at that. I don't think there's a setting for how much you can do. Let's see. Just the toggle itself. Yeah, just a key binding set. That's all there is. So you can't change the brightness yet. Hope maybe this mod will get updated and you'll be able to see it. Anyway, it's pretty cool. What else did we want to see? I think he's the only one in here that has a JK edit. Yeah. It's Feindal. There's a sleeping giant. Oh, the sleeping giant. Well, we've all seen this. Let's go inside. I'll turn the light on before we go in. I think we've all seen the JK's version of this.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything. Or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
What's FPS outside Riverwood with E and Beyond? It should be good. I have it locked at 59 right now. Let me unlock it. Let me set everything back to the way that it was. So depth of field is off, but ambient occlusion is on. We kept that on. And if you want a true, do 85. Turn the light off. Is it still locked at 59? Did I not apply it? Hold on. Yeah, we're locked. But it's not going to go... It's not going to go much higher than that. I think I hit something wrong. That's why it stayed locked. Now, I never play with depth of field on. I think it's pointless to play with it on. So we're low 50s, mid 50s. The E and B's on right now. If I turn it off, we're at 75, 80. And this is the full version of Ominous, by the way. I never use like a weaker version of an E and B. I always go full strength. So, and that's with all these edits. This is, alright, keep in mind, guys, 3D trees, the landscape, it's just a like ridiculous poly count. And I'm getting mid 50s. And then of course when I turn it, you'll see it dip. There's 75, 70. And you guys already saw inside Whiterun. We were over 60, so 60, 65, 55, 54, 51, 50, 49. So it depends on what you're doing. But I usually play, I guess if I really want to do it, we'll go back to 95, 95, 48, 49, 53, 60. So it bounces around. But you'll never see this hit like, 25, 30 with all these edits. And if it did, I would just turn the ambient occlusion off and I would gain like 10 frames right there, so. Yep. So yeah, Revo, that's it's not bad. Yep. So you can see if I keep it unlocked, it'll stay, in the 50s, usually over 60 depending on where we go, and then any interior is going to be well over 60. But when I play it, I'll probably lock it at 61. When I get into like character stories and things like that, I'll lock it at 61 because there's no need for the FPS to be bouncing around. And there's also no need for it to be over 61 anyway. That's right, you die. Ha ha! Oh, they already killed it. We'll go to Whiterun. Whiterun will be the last test, and then I think, let me check, well, I'll wait till we check there. Check my uptime to see. Since I don't have an uptime command, I don't think. So yeah, this is Whiterun. You can see 58, 69, 75. I look around, and then when I look closer this way, you'll see it drop. 55, 52, 75, 80. And I'm running Dawn of Skyrim, so no JK all in one. You can see Whiterun, we're 78, 80, 79. It depends on where you are. We'll go to the heavy hitter up on the stairs here. Oh, we didn't go inside your Vasker yet. That's where I wanted to go. We went up to the top. We went to the Skyforge. Let's check inside. There should be edits inside here too. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. So I tend to use a lot of like fireman stuff. This E&B is my favorite E&B of all time, for special edition. So, but it's very, very situational, right? So like I said, this is just with relighting, smoking torches and candles. If I wasn't running the C&B, I'd probably run Lux. And that's the way in. This should be where we sleep in the beginning. There's Rhea. Hey, they got a couple extra beds here. Look at that. Yeah, look at all the colors. Let's turn the lantern on. So yeah, you can see this is all changed now. This is new. Let's go take a look here. Oh, another wardrobe. Looks like their stuff's pretty much the same. I wonder if Cadillac's room is the same.
But I still hear the call.
Yeah, it looks like it.
We all know it is our burden
Oh.
to bear.
Door requires key. Shit.
Perhaps my brother and I ought to.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Go along quite so easily.
Not gonna do it.
Leave that to me.
We'll leave it. There's weapon racks here. Alright, this is so much better. Oh, look at this. Nice. Are you following me around? Shiz. Another bunch of bedrooms. Wow. Look at all the damn beds. Shit. And this should be the other two rooms, right? Yeah. Okay. Now you can get lost in here. Alright. Let's not leave a lot of stuff for Tilma to clean up. She's haggard enough as it is. We'll go through the outside and then I'll start to wrap things up. I did all the testing that I really needed to do. We bounced around to the major holds. Got Master and Secunda. Good boys. Yeah. So yeah, we're 80 frames, 79. So the gameplay with this isn't really an issue. Now, if I was using like a regular tree mod like EVT, SFO, Mercview, anything like that, my frames would probably jump up by another 5 to 8. 3D trees is a heavy hitter. And this is the hardest spot here in Whiterun right here. So you're looking down 52, 51, 54. I think before when we were doing this, when I was streaming earlier, it was like in the high 50s. But now that I've been streaming for a little bit, it's dipping into the 50s. So, but even that's not bad. You'll see people on the stairs here and it dips into like the 30s on good gear. Do you know what I mean? So, Hall of the Dead. Did we go into the Hall of the Dead? I don't think there's any edits to the Hall of the Dead. I have the stained glass windows, but... Or do I have the stained glass windows? No, I don't. I left them out. 81, 80, 79. Yeah, so... And then all of the JK interiors, like I mentioned before, they're all... I have every single one of them. If one comes out tomorrow, I'll add it in. Grindstone. Okay. Grindwell. So we're good. This Dark Elf tester, he's gonna sit here and hang out. Let's quit out. I have a couple things to write down, so... as you can see, we're right at 400 mods here, guys. Is this going to be my SKSE any stuff? No, MCM. Ah, cool. I can make a... Well, no, you know what? Because we're going to ultimately delete this stuff anyway, and I don't need it. I have MCM Helper installed. 309 active. I only have 82 masters and plugins, 226 ESLs. I don't plan on getting higher than this. So like I said, we're within 100 mod total limit. Ideally 50, but I don't see myself hitting 50. I see myself going over 50. I can definitely do it within 100. So if you think about it, a 500 mod list going into 2022 is really small. It's not that big, and like I said, you guys could run your own weather, your own EMB, have the same setup, run something like Lux or ELFX and have it look, you know, a lot cleaner, a lot nicer. I'm running this because I want to. It's my favorite EMB. I did add some parallax in. I know I said I wasn't gonna for some of the architecture, not for all of it. So yeah, we're also running parallax on top of everything else. So the tree bark has parallax. So 3D Trees has the parallax add-on. Illustrious Whiterun's parallaxed. Blended Roads has a parallax add-on. What else do we have? all of the specific textures, like for Volkihar, for Fort Dawnguard, for High Hrothgar, all those, I added parallax to all those. Riften's parallaxed. That was the WizKid version you saw. I did have Skyland Riften in there, and there is a parallax version for Skyland Riften, but I saw there was a couple bug reports. So, and I'm familiar with WizKid's Riften. It's a huge file, and keep in mind everything else is 2K. So I use the 2K version of WizKids, even though there's a 4K version, which is like a gig and a half. The 2K version's over 700 megabytes. It's still massive, but it covers almost everything. There are a few. There's like 3 or 4 things in Skyland that WizKid doesn't touch, but there's like a bunch of other stuff that WizKid does that John Rose doesn't. So that's why I ultimately went with that. And parallax or parallax, WizKids looks better. I think we're done, guys. I think
man,
that's it
we
for
are
the
gonna
day.
get into so many fucking adventures. Dude, let's go tag team some bitches. Eh? You want to go tag? You didn't want to? Okay, let's go exploring some shit. That's the next best thing.
Praxis, appreciate the follow. Welcome on in. Officially, welcome to the shadows. Yeah, see, Helga's Bunkhouse was the newest one. I didn't get to go in there to see, but we have it in here. You can see all the JK stuff. I just put them in city interior. Where's Helga's? Right there. Bingo. Riverwood Trader. So if another one comes out, I'll throw it in. Tentatively, and these things can move around. Like I said, we had, Northfire's Volkihar, but I changed it to Volkihar HD with the parallax. So, and some things were overwritten, some things were taken out. Like I said, Northern Ice was still in there. I was doing some testing. I may have... Oh, I have to reinstall Lanterns of Skyrim too, because there are... I'll show you the patches here. If you go under... Let's pull this over. You guys can see that, right? Yeah, we fixed the screen issue. So if you go under Mod Index and you go up to the top, you'll see... up to the top. These are the ones right now that I don't have. So stuff for like interesting NPCs. I don't have Winter Sun installed yet. In 3D NPC, RS Children I also don't have yet. So we already have the patches for these. They're just not active. So it's like this number is really not going to matter. It's the overall number. We'll keep this down because I've already got these. But Morrowind Ultimate. I have patches from Obscures and a couple other things. I'm not sure if we're going to run that. I may run something different. I do like what Morrowind Ultimate does as far as unique gear. And, you know, you won't be finding like Ebony on bandits at like level 15 or 20 or whatever. So it's pretty nice. Going to bed. We'll catch up later. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you too. Much appreciated. Get some rest. So yeah, that's it for me, guys, for today. I know it was like a different kind of modding stream. We're still under 3 hours, so that's good. It's 6 o'clock. I need to eat. Who did we raid last time? We raided Big Head last time. I think he's the only one that's on. Charmed is starting. I can only imagine. Am I not subbed to Charm? I thought I was. Somebody gifted me a sub to him. I thought that's what it was. Alright, let me wait for the video. He'll have like a shit ton of people in there anyway. Oh, you're welcome, Wind. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I didn't do as much on... Oh, he's on his starting screen? Thanks, GP. Yeah, usually like around this time I'm getting ready to end stuff. Who's on my recommended? Because I know Charm's gonna. Well, he's already got 21 people in there. We could. I don't think I've rated him yet. I don't think I have. It would probably be a good thing to do. We'll go raid Charmed. Cool. All right, guys. That's it for me for today. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. I will probably do something tomorrow if you feel like joining. I know everybody's got plans, or they've got stuff to do on their own, or they're visiting family, or they're, I don't know, plotting the demise of the world. I may only do it for like an hour to an hour and a half. It will probably be more mod. It won't just be like mod testing. It'll be a little mix of both, but it's not going to go much more than an hour. So if you have time and you see me on, you feel like stopping by, stop by. If you don't, no hard feelings. I'm not expecting a lot of people. I know it's busy for most people this time of year. So I'm pretty sure you guys are all familiar with Charmed. His streams are freaking amazing. Like him and Meji, GP, Farrell, and a few others are like I have like the best times in there. And just the stuff that he does. If you're not familiar, you'll be familiar really quick when he starts up. So we're gonna go raid, show him some love, and I will see some of you guys tomorrow. Other than that, Merry Christmas, guys. See you soon. Peace.